Prabhupada's eyes hearing this song. So this is a very beautiful, special song. Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Sri Radhe.
Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Sri Radhe.
Jai Krishna, Jai Krishna, Krishna, Jai Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna.
Jai Krishna, Jai Krishna, Krishna, Jai Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna.
Bolo Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Sri Radhe.
Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Sri Radhe.
Bolo Jai Krishna, Jai Krishna, Krishna, Jai Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna.
Jai Krishna, Jai Krishna, Krishna, Jai Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna.
Samba Gauri, Nitya Kishori, Samba Gauri, Sri Radhe, Bolo Jai Radhe.
Jai Radhe, Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Sri Radhe.
Rasika Rasilo, Chevatra Vilo, Gunagara Vilo, Sri Krishna, Bolo.
Jai Krishna, Jai Krishna, Jai Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna.
Rasa Biharini, Rasa Bisarini, Priya Uradarini, Sri Radhe.
Jai Radhe, 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 Jai Radhe, Jai Sri Radhe.
Nava Navarangi, Navaratri Bangi, Shamasu Angi, Sri Krishna, Bolo Jai.
Jai Krishna, Krishna, Jai Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna.
Pranapiyari, Rupa Ujari, Ati Sukumari, Sri Radhe.
Radhe, Jai Radhe, Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Sri Radhe.
Naina Manohara, Mahamudakara, Sundara Vatara Bala, Sri Krishna.
Jai Krishna, Jai Krishna, Krishna, Jai Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna.
Chanda Badani, Kunnara Badani, Shobha Sadani, Sri Radhe.
Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Sri Radhe.
Parama Udara, Prabha Apara, Ati Sukumara, Sri Krishna, Bolo Jai.
Jai Krishna, Krishna, Jai Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna.
Hansa Gamani, Jagatara Ramani, Krida Kamani, Sri Radhe.
Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Sri Radhe.
Rupa Rasala, Naina Dushala, Paramati Pala, Sri Krishna, Bolo.
Jai Krishna, Jai Krishna, Krishna, Jai Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna.
Kanchana Veli, Ati Vasaveli, Ati Allaveli, Sri Radhe.
Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Sri Radhe.
Saba Sukha Sagara, Saba Guna Agara, Rupa Ujagara, Sri Krishna.
Jai Krishna, Jai Krishna, Krishna, Jai Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna.
Shakya Ladini, Ati Priya Vadini, Umarini, Sri Radhe.
Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Sri Radhe.
Anga Anga Tona, Sarasa Sarona, Shivaga Sutona, Sri Krishna, Bolo Jai.
Jai Krishna, Krishna, Jai Krishna, Jai Shri Krishna.
Radha Namini Guna Ramini Hari Priya Swamini Sri Radhe.
Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe.
Hare Hare Hari 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 Shri Krishna Hare Hare Hari Hare Hare Hari Hari Hare Hari Shri Bole Jai Radhe Jai Radhe Radhe Jai Radhe Jai Shri Radhe.
Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Radhe. Jai Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe.
Jai Krishna, Jai Krishna, Krishna, Jai Krishna, Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Krishna, Jai Krishna, Krishna. Jai Krishna, Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Jai Shri Krishna. Hare Krishna. So this is a very beautiful song by Hari Vyasadeva Acharya, a great acharya in Nimbarka Sampradaya. But he puts his name as Hari Priya, just like the last verse, Hari Priya Swamini Sri Radhe. So he always signs like that. Beautiful song, just names of Radha and Krishna. Om Agyana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshuru Miltam Jena Tasmaya Sri Gurave Namah Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Vidati Svapadandigam Aradhana Srinandan Taibrajavyate Puna Puna Srimad Rupa Padambujo Dhrisyam Janmajanmani Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Panchakalpatrubhyascha kripa sindhuvevacha patidanam bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namah. So we were just at a very beautiful place called Kanak Vrindavan, Golden Vrindavan. And I don't know if you heard, but we heard peacocks crying in the background somewhere. So we were feeling we were way back in Braj again. So that place, as far as I understand, there, Govinda Dev was that temple that's now Radha Bada. Govinda Dev was staying there before they built his nice temple in the middle of the city. So later, there was one deity just near Keshigat. I can't remember the king, but one king, he was Jayadev Goswami was staying there doing his bhajan. So one king offered to build a temple and install these deities of Radha Madhav. And later Jayadev, he went off to Puri for the rest of his life. And that deity was worshipped there, but at the same time that Govinda, Gopinath, Madan Mohan came here to Jaipur, then Radha Madhav also shifted. So Radha Madhav is now staying there. And this temple that we just saw, where we saw Radha Madhav, this is the deity of Jayadev Goswami, who was very famous for Geet Govind. And in that Geet Govind, there's Dasavatar Stotra. It's also very famous in Islam because our Nishring Pranam also comes from that Dasavatar Stotra. And then the other temple behind that was Radha Natavara, who was the deity of Abhiram Thakur. Now, Abhiram Thakur is a very interesting devotee because he's one of the Parshad of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but he never took birth to become part of that Parshad. Because he's one of the 12 Gopals. In fact, he's Sridham. So what happened in Dwapar Yuga, Krishna, Balaram, and all the cowherd boys, they were having a game of hide and seek. And so Sri Ram, he went into one cave on Govardhan Hill. Still many caves are there. As Gaudiya Vaishnavas, we don't walk in the hills, so we can't, only one cave we can see, but there's caves there. So he was hiding in the cave and waiting and waiting and waiting. He waited so long that Dwapar Yuga came to end. He went into some sort of mystical sleep. Then Kali Yuga started. And later in Kali Yuga, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appears. And we were hearing the other day, at least in Vrindavan, we were talking about Ishwar Puri, that finally Nimai met Ishwar Puri in Gaya, and then he became completely Krishna conscious. And he started his Sankirtan movement. And they were all chanting, sometimes at Advaita Prabhu's house, sometimes Srivas Angan. In this way, one day, Mahaprabhu, he stopped the kirtan and he said, something's wrong. And he looked at Nityananda. He said, where's Sri Ram? Where's Sri Ram? And everyone began to discuss, and they remembered, well, back in Dwapar Yuga, he was hiding in the cave on Govardhan. So he must be still there in the cave. So Lord Nityananda Prabhu said, I will go and bring him. So Lord Nityananda Prabhu went to Braj, and he was, being none other than Lord Balaram, he was able to understand which cave he was sleeping. And he came there and he said, hey, Sri Ram, wake up, Sri Ram, wake up. And he woke up, he said, who are you? I'm your old friend Balaram, Baldao. You're too small to be Baldao, because he was from Dwapar Yuga. In Kali Yuga, everybody's small. The trees are small, people are small, cows are small, everything's small. He says, no, I'm your brother, I'm your dear friend Baldao. Don't tell me these lies. You can't possibly be Baldao. If you're Baldao, then I'm going to do Prikrama, you try to catch me. And Sri Ram began running around the hill. And he ran around the hill 3 times, just imagine. Doing one Prikrama, I can't even do anymore. We become totally wiped out. 3, running. He was doing running Prikrama. And Lord Nityananda was just behind him. And after 3 Prikramas, he turned around and he saw that Lord Nityananda was still there right behind him. He said, all right, you must be Baldao. And he said, yes, now it's Kali Yuga. Lord Krishna, he's gone to Navadvip and appeared as a son of Mother Sachi. And he started the Sankirtan movement. We're missing you. And he said, he wants you to come. He said, look, I'm not going to enter into the womb of a mother again. And Lord Nityananda said, don't worry about it. You just come. We'll figure something out. So somehow, by Lord Chaitanya's special mercy, he morphed into the form of Abhiram Thakur, who never was born from mother's womb. He just appeared in in this appropriate form in Gaur Leela. And Abhiram Thakur, he was very special. He had a whip, and anybody who got that whip, then he was immediately got Krishna Prem. So everybody was always anxious to get the whip. And if anybody had a Shalagram Shila that was bogus, as soon as Abhiram Thakur would look at it, it would crack. So many people were afraid of Abhiram Thakur's glance. So this is the deity of Radha Natavara. He's not, I guess, Natavara Gopala. He's the deity of Abhiram Thakur. So it's starting to get dark. We should put our boys to rest here unless anybody has any question. Yeah, I told. I'm first. He was from Jayadev Goswami. It's a beautiful place. You see all the traffic in Jaipur, I'd rather be there. Because Govindadev originally was there. They built that beautiful garden. Behind there's a beautiful garden also. We didn't have time, or maybe you did see, I don't know, we didn't have time to see today. So no other questions? Then we should go back and get ready for a nice long trip tomorrow to see the original deity of Sanatana Goswami, Sri Madan Mohan Lal. Sri Radha Madan Mohan Lal ki, Sri Sanatana Goswami Pad ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Oh Premanande. Because yesterday and today, and for a few days, we should see all the grahas. We should be able to see. I don't know. Buddha has already gone too far, close to the sun to see. But somebody's there. That must be Sukra. You got your app, Sky app. Shukra. Usually overhead is Brihaspati, and somewhere is right overhead. If you see one reddish star, that's Mangal, Mars. He should be out over here somewhere, and Saturn should be there. So, yeah, Brihaspati above us, Jupiter. This is Shukra, the evening star. Mangal. Venus is there. As it gets darker. Here is Mars. And Saturn? Sunny. By the horizon, below, behind that. Sunny is behind the hills, all right. This lake is called Mansagar Lake. Mansagar Lake. Mansagar Lake. Prabhu, get the cup. Mansagar. So this lake is known as Mansagar Jheel, and in the middle we're seeing the Jal Mahal. I believe it's still functioning as a hotel. I'm sure it's very expensive to stay there, but maybe somebody can Google it and find out. But it's getting darker and darker, so we should get back. Hare Krishna.